for the coming presentation is entitled SARS-CoV-2 gene mutation associated with transmission pathways, presented by Mr. Adeeb Moukrish.
Hello everyone. I hope my voice is clear because there's maybe trouble with the connection. My name is Adeeb Moukrish and I'm from Syria, but I study medicine in Ukraine, Poltava State Medical University. And I'm here to present the topic about SARS-CoV gene mutation with pathways of transmission in Doha, Qatar, because I'm a resident here in Doha, Qatar. First of all, we'd like to talk about how Qatar ranks on the top in public health and when it comes to prevalence and when it comes to mortality. And the aim of our study is to talk about the SARS genome among the Qatari population and how the mutation affects it. First of all, the design of our study started with assessment of the morbidity and mortality trends. And then we did some analysis of the metadata of the SARS-CoV. And then we did some evaluation of the phylogeneity of the SARS-CoV genome through the NextTrain web platform. Also, we did some determination of the transmission of the ways of how it's transmitted to Qatari population. And lastly, we did some statistical analysis through Statistica. First of all, we'd like to talk about the trends. We have about 6 peaks when it comes to daily new cases. The highest was in January 12, 2022. It was because of Qatar hosted an Arab World Cup, an Arab Cup, sorry. And because of it, the cases started to rise because we accepted so many people from so many countries, especially from Asia. And for the daily deaths, we have the highest death in April 26, 2021, and we suffered from daily deaths of 9. Also, when it comes to gender and age, the Qatari population, it's basically more men than women, so it's convenient to find male, it's more in male than female. Also, when it comes to age, in working age, it becomes like from 25 until 44, many cases like of the strains. For our genome, we found that GH and GK was the highest, and of course, because it's Delta and Omicron. And it was more of also in males than females of the indices, and also the same age group, like I said, from 25 to 44, because that's the demographic in Doha, Qatar. When it comes to the phylogeny, you find more prevalence of the Delta and the Omicron in genome mutation in Qatar. As for the strains and the dynamic of the spread, it came basically from more of the Asian countries. For example, the Alpha, it came from China, to Taiwan, and USA and Germany. When it comes to Delta, it came from Brazil, Jordan, Iraq, Germany, Congo, USA, and Nepal, because that's where the demographic of Qatar comes from, basically, because of the economic states that we have. For Omicron, India, Iran, and Pakistan and Georgia were more prevalent. In conclusion, like I said, we suffered 4 peaks when it comes to indices and 3 peaks when it came to mortality. And we had high level of transmission of Delta and Omicron. And the emergence of the Omicron poses a threat to our country, but I find that they are dealing with it in the best way possible. And that's it. Thank you guys for listening.
topic is extremely profound.
Any comments from our judges?
Okay, thank you so much.